Alhamdulillah wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My sisters, I have a fantastic opportunity for you, one that I'm sure you will not want to miss. What is it? It's an exclusive Islamic studies program for sisters only, specifically catered and designed towards focusing on the needs of the women in our society, in our community. Why am I starting such a program? Because I'm a firm believer in the fact that this ummah, if we want to uplift it from the humiliation that it's in, if we want to get out of this rut that we are in as an ummah, we will not be able to do so unless we empower the women. Empower them with what? With knowledge. Women play a central, crucial, pivotal, foundational role and function in the progress of this ummah. So we need to now empower the sisters to be able to stand on their own 2 feet when it comes to knowledge. I personally am sick and tired of there not being sisters to talk about sisters' issues. People say, why are men always talking about women's issues? And I don't necessarily agree with that statement in entirety. But there is an element of truth in there. There are many things that are just best placed for women to address. Knowledge is what will enable you to do that. So through this program, we want to, number one, empower you enough with knowledge so you can implement that knowledge yourself, so you can become the best possible slave of Allah. And the second reason is so you can be empowered enough to educate those around you. So you can be empowered enough to defend the religion from the ideological attacks that are being hurled at it. For you to be able to uplift your wider community and to be able to instill that knowledge in them and then further empower them on. We want to, in other words, create and develop female du'at, women that will be able to give da'wah in a capacity that is appropriate and modest and taking into account the sensitivities of the Sharia. Well, when is this happening? It's happening this Saturday, inshallah ta'ala, in Hounslow, West London, from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. How will it be taught? We will go through 4 different lessons every Saturday. We'll start off by studying 4 foundational subjects, and in each subject we will take a foundational text. We'll start off by studying Arabic grammar. We'll also study a subject called Qawaid al-Fiqhiyya, which I'm not going to tell you too much about if you don't know it, but trust me, it's a subject that will blow your mind, figuratively, of course, in case, anyone took that literally. We're not really going to blow anything up. The third subject that we'll study is Hadith, and we'll start off by studying the 40 Hadith of Imam al-Nawawi rahimahullah. The third subject. And the fourth and final one that we'll do is Aqidah. And inshallah ta'ala, as we finish one book, we will add another book. We'll do different sciences and different subjects as we go and we develop. But there is a catch. This program is available to sisters by invitation only. Because in this program, I want to ensure that you guys understand everything that you learn. And for that reason, we cannot have a big class. We cannot have a class filled with so many students, because I want to ensure that everyone at the end of the lesson, when they walk up, they understand every bit of information that was presented to them. Because some of you may have been to classes in the past and not fully understood what was being taught. Some of the stuff may have gone over your head. But this is focused around you understanding everything that is being taught. That just can't be done with a big group. The second reason it's invitation only is because we want to make sure that the students that sign up and they're serious. They're not, everyone likes the idea of studying, but not everyone likes to study, because it is going to be challenging. It's going to be tough. Every week there's going to be a quiz. There's going to be regular tests. You're going to be asked to memorize things. And if you don't, then it's going to be a hindrance towards your progression. And it's something that I will be very strict with. So for that reason, inshallah ta'ala, everyone is required to email in at the email link below, hounslowhalaqa@gmail.com or hotmail.com. I'm not sure what it is, but it's down there below. And one of the sisters on our team will get in touch with you and have a phone interview with you. So put your phone number down there. We'll have a phone interview with you and see if you are suitable for it. Now, don't think for a second that you're not going to put yourself down there because you don't feel like you're advanced or whatever. Have you? No worries. You don't need to know anything. You could have zero knowledge, but if you come, we will build you up, inshallah ta'ala. But you just need to put the effort in. So put your email address below and someone will get in touch with you ASAP. Now, I know what all of you are thinking right there. You're thinking, how much is it going to cost? And guess what? It's not going to cost you a single penny. It's going to be absolutely free. So without any further ado, go to the link below, the email just below. Send us an email if you're interested. Explain to us why you're interested, why you're passionate. We have already enlisted about 10 sisters, and this is open now only to another 5. So from all of the potential thousands of you that are going to watch this video and hundreds of you who might email, only 5 will make it through. So you need to make sure that you really express why you want this position. And then from the emails that seem most enthusiastic, most on it, we will inshallah ta'ala then be in touch with them through one of the sisters on our team, and then we will see who actually makes it onto the program. Now, with that said, I want to now address another group of sisters, those who may not be able to make it for whatever reason. Perhaps they don't have the time, perhaps they have commitments for which they're not able to attend class or study, or maybe they're in a different part of the world. There's a way that you could still get involved. There's a way you could still be an active participant in this cause that we're going to start, which will no doubt be a noble cause, inshallah ta'ala, which is to develop our sisters and empower them to become du'at and students of knowledge, inshallah ta'ala. So how can you get involved? You can get involved by funding this project. I personally hate and detest the idea of charging for knowledge. And it's one of those necessary things that we have a monthly tuition fee for the knowledge college, where we charge people because that little fee that we take is what allows the project to run. But even then, it's nothing compared to the actual costs that are involved. So that requires me to be able to have to reach out to yourselves and request you guys to support, inshallah ta'ala. We want to make sure that we make this process as easy for the sisters as possible. That when they need reading materials, when they need books, when they need to perhaps go on to studying extra programs like online Arabic programs or Quran programs, whatever have you, that they can do that. So we want to have a budget to be able to facilitate for them to become elite students of knowledge, inshallah ta'ala. But not only that, there's a classroom that we hire out, and just to be absolutely transparent with you, it's £20 an hour, and 4 hours means it's going to be £80, and that's £80 a week. That works out to be £320 a month, if I'm not mistaken. My math is very bad, so forgive me if I got that wrong, but 80 times 4 is about 320 a month. Now, for that, we're struggling, but I'm confident that you guys will be able to facilitate this, inshallah ta'ala. If you would like to contribute via PayPal or bank transfer, then again, just email us at the email address below, hamzahalaqa@gmail or hotmail.com, whatever it is below, and please express your interest in how much you'd like to contribute. Wallahi, even if it's £5, even if it's £1, every penny goes a long way, and that way you will have the reward of the sisters who study. Even without you having to study, you get the reward for what they study and that which they teach. And remember, these are the 2 things for which the Prophet ﷺ permitted a person to be jealous for: a person who has knowledge and a person who has wealth, and then use that wealth in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that's why I'm appealing out to sisters to be able to develop them, who have a passion to study, who want to study, and also to those who have finances that are able to support to be able to do that, inshallah ta'ala. So without any further ado, I will end this video there. If you guys would like to attend, email us in. If you guys would like to donate and help fund us, email us below. Let us know if it's via bank transfer or PayPal, and we'll inshallah ta'ala be in touch with you ASAP. Pay attention. This program is starting on Saturday. You have less than 48 hours before this program starts. Registration will end midnight Friday night, the 2nd of February. It's over. Friday night, 2nd of February, midnight. That's your last chance. So email us in instantaneously, inshallah ta'ala. I know it's very much short notice, but that's the way it has to be. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk.